right, let's get into this. I'm so disappointed in this person right here. Brian McKnight, his son, Nico McKnight, is not here for his father's shenanigans after he stated that his biological kids are a product of sin, which is the reason why he doesn't claim them, meaning his black kids, the first ones. Well, Nico caught wind of the message and wrote, "I'm evil? That's wild. The guy who used to make me clean his used condoms out his bathroom at 15 before Lisa got home is calling me evil for show." And he added, "The guy who forged signatures on our names is calling us evil for show." Are you surprised? Armand, what do you think?
At first, I didn't even really know what to think because I was just so disgusted. Because first of all, the cleaning out the condoms at 15, I feel like some of that has to be illegal. Like that sounds like a harassment or assault in some way. It has to be somewhere down the line. But also like not claiming your black kids and making them seem like they're evil and you got this Hawaiian family or whatever they are. I don't know. They look Asian, Hawaiian, and they're not even your full kids. And then you changed your name to make sure that the newborn baby can be the junior. It's just all weird. And it's given it's given self-hate. It's really disgusting. And let's be very clear here. I don't like when parents, try to make it seem like their offspring are evil. You brought these kids into the world. You made them feel this way. You should be a parent no matter what. You don't call your kids evil. So I just think it's really disgusting. And I just cannot support Brian McKnight. And he's given like a pick me. He's given like a coon. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's sad.
Al, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because this is not the Brian McKnight that we were sold. This brand of Brian McKnight is not anything we knew about. And I think if any of us had caught wind of this Brian McKnight back in the day, we wouldn't have supported him so much. And so that's where the rub is for me, because Brian McKnight he was one of my legends. He was one of the ones that always blew the door down. I mean, he was the one with the great songs. Like, if I knew that there was all this underbelly of how do you pretend like 4 of your kids are not your kids, or you don't want to love your kids, that's just wild to me. And I'm gonna tell you another thing, Claudia, and I've said this before, I'm definitely not very fond of his wife either, his current wife. Because if you can allow a man that you're married to and made kids with, pretend like the 4 he made before he got you, and for you to watch him talk to those 4 he made on social media or in the public in this way as a mother, what does that say about you? So I'm just disappointed with that whole situation over there. And I know, people can say, oh, well, you don't know the ins and outs. I don't, but I know what he's bringing to the group chat and exposing to me, and not claiming 4 of your kids that are yours, that you made with your X chromosome or Y chromosome, whatever it is, it's just not right. And for a wife to sit next to you and support it, it's double not right.
Absolutely.
I worked with Brian McKnight on Celebrity Apprentice, and we had to go up against each other. And then when we got back, I'm gonna give y'all some tea right now. When we got back, he was definitely trying to holler at me. He was like, "We should fill out. I'm gonna send you 50 questions to answer." I was like, "I'm not doing this. I'm not doing homework to date you, and I'm not even interested." Something in my gut back then, before any negative stuff about him came out, was telling me like, something is off with this guy, and I'm glad I went with my gut, because this right here is so evil. And I just got some tea. One of my friends, who was a friend of the family, now I'm going to say allegedly, I'm going to give y'all some tea here. On top of all this, Brian McKnight's son, Nico, is suffering from cancer. On top of everything his dad is doing. If you have a son and is very ill, is this what you do? This is Nico's second or third round of chemo. I know the family, and it's sad. I'm going to say allegedly because, till Foxhole can confirm. But this is a friend of the family who saw the tease, sent me a text, and said they wanted us to include this in the story. So I just want to let y'all know, Brian McKnight, if you don't have love for your family, your kids that you created, I won't say it's fine. But if that is the case, at the very most, just shut up. Just don't talk about them. But to go on an active campaign, it's seeming like you're trying to hurt these kids. Every few months, we're doing a story on I hate that we can't cuss anymore. We are doing a story on you and how you're abusing your kids. Now your kids are abusing you. How you are abusing your kids. First, you made those disgusting comments about your daughter and those sexual comments about your daughter. She sued you and won, okay? Took less money. Now you're saying your black kids are a product of sin. Was it a sin when you was having your 15-year-old child clean out condoms when you was fornicating with somebody else that was not a wife? Was that a sin? Because that's a sin. not these kids you brought into the world. Why do you insist on hurting your Black kids and protecting the white with the mixed ones? It's giving self-hate and it's giving hate of your children. And guess what? That's why I know for a fact, because I work in the field of booking groups, all your bookings got canceled a couple years ago. All of them. They all went dry. So you can have one last cry as your paychecks die down and dry up, because that's what you deserve. You do not deserve any help and love from the Black community. And that wife, to piggyback up what Al said, how dare you sit by and let this man disrespect his kids? Because it's their kids right now, and it's going to be your kids in the future when he gets another fetish. Maybe he's going to be off Asian women and he'll be on white women. He'll be like, I don't like those kids. Because this is a man that's giving flip-flop. Brian, you are as raggedy and as unattractive on the inside as those wrinkles on your forehead. And we're going to move on. That's it. Moving on. Oh, yeah, he documented his journey, so it's okay for us to speak on the son. I don't want anyone to think that I'm giving some tea that wasn't supposed to be out there. I was given permission. But yeah, he did document his journey through chemo. Shame on you, Brian McKnight. And I dare you to clap back, because we got some more for you.